Okay, picking right off where we left off. Grab to the other game. Let's turn these off.
Radiant's turn to ban. Dire's ban now. Radiant's
Okay, so
turn
game
to ban.
one, they stomped off the back of the bounty hunter. I think the bounty hunter did a lot of work there.
Get a ban.
Dusty's back. I think Dusty being back is pretty big. Yeah, and the no-clip sinking just didn't look very comfortable on it. To be honest, I don't think he knew how to play that hero. Probably not much of an offlaner.
Here's the Radiant ban.
They do ban the bounty, which I can't blame them for at all. That caused them a lot of trouble. That was exactly what like that game. The way they played it from Warsaw, I think is exactly what I expect out of their team. Like I wrote in my review, or not my review, my power rankings. I expect Slinky and Warsaw to run around creating havoc, while free farms, and all of a sudden they have this massive net worth lead. Exactly what happened. Bounty, pretty good enabler for that. I think from the Lotus team, what they need to win really is largely you need both Lotus and Jotham having good games.
Dire's turn to pick.
And I think they can pull it off, because Lotus was owning that game, but he kind of needed a second hero. He needed either a 4, or an offlane, I think, really. A 3 or 4 to be running around with him. Kind of in the same way that Slinky and Warsaw were. And Trent just doesn't do that as a hero. Really. And kind of contribute. Pardon me. And yeah, the Sand King just wasn't equipped for it. Okay, Lifestealer pick again.
Dire's ban now.
I don't like it as much this game, but it's still fine. Earthshaker offers a lot more instant lockdown. Like the Sand King, you can get Blink stunned before you rage, and that's pretty annoying. But he doesn't himself have any follow-up. He needs someone else to follow up. Earthshaker is his own follow-up. Blink, Slam, Q, W. It's a lot of chain stun. Pretty okay against CM. I think he does actually have trouble when she ults, though. He can't cancel it. With the bonus armor, he may not even be able to kill her. I've definitely had that, where I've had like 2 bracers against a Lifestealer, and he's failed to kill me during ult. And ended up with rage running out and dying. Very funny.
10 seconds.
It's interesting they've taken the Treant Protector for themselves. I guess this was a pretty highly contested hero this game, I guess. That and Maiden, both contested, taken by the different teams. I have heard Treant's quite good, so can't blame them. And that does take away the pick for Lifestealer. Or the counter pick for Lifestealer, sorry. I do think there are probably better counter picks, but that one is out. Razor is kind of a classic. I think what makes a hero like Razor a bit better of a counter is that unlike a Treant Protector, you can't just buy a Manta. Because Manta is not that bad of an item on Lifestealer. It gives him attack speed, gives him movement speed. Like, it's pretty nice. You don't want to go it if you don't have to, really. But it's pretty nice. Combos with the Radiance, too. Meanwhile, if you're against a Razor and you feel like you're forced to get, like, a Lincoln's, you really don't want to buy a Lincoln's. And sometimes it won't even, like, you can't even really buy the Lincoln's. It's not realistic. You just have to deal with the fact that Razor's sucking you. Bane is also, I think, pretty nice if you have a pause 5 slot open. Because once again, you can't Manta that off because you're stunned. I think they picked both supports here, though. With CM Earthshaker. It could be a 3 Earthshaker. I don't even remember what they end up picking this game.
5 seconds remaining.
I think picking both supports is a little iffy. If this is what they've done. Because you see a Lifesteal like this, and like heroes that come to mind, like a Bane, for example, you can't pick if you already have both your supports. Okay, so it is a 3 Earthshaker. That's good.
Dire's turn to pick.
I don't really know if Undying was the pick, though. Is it good? I think Lifesteal is meant to be pretty darn okay against Undying. Maybe it's a comfort pick? If it's a comfort pick, was it even worth saving, though? I think Undying's actually pretty okay against Willow. Like, in theory, Willow's okay in that she can destroy the tomb, but she's so squishy, and her range is not very good. I think she just ends up kind of getting slapped around. You can maybe use it to disengage an Earthshaker. Like if Earthshaker blinks and combos someone, you immediately throw out your fear. Probably okay. Juggernaut. I did notice this. Juggernaut is very good against Lifestealer. I think objectively, he's a weaker hero than Lifestealer right now, but he is good against Lifestealer. Just the crap ton of physical damage and Omni Slash gives him a hard time. I think he should be pretty good against Treant, and he's definitely good against Dark Willow. Like, all of Dark Willow's CC is very dodgeable. Her Q, you get rooted, you can Q out of. Her E has a literal timer on it. Her ult's a little harder, but you can sometimes see it coming. And then Treant as well. Like, he's probably going to get a Manta, because Jugs almost always get Manta. If you don't, you're probably doing something wrong. So he's like, both these supports, all their CC is purgeable or dispellable. I always get those mixed up. I screw those up. So yeah, pretty good Jug game, honestly. Honestly, I'm not sure if I'd personally pick Jug even if it's a good Jug game, but it is a good Jug game. And they ban Axe again because Axe destroys Jug, and they need an offlane pick for Slinky. The Death Prophet pick, no, I'm still thinking about that one. Once again, this is a hero whose only form of crowd control is dispellable. It's a silence, so he can't get rid of it with spin, but he can get rid of it with Manta. And he's gonna buy a Manta. It'd be even nicer if one of these 3 through 5 heroes had a dispel. Something like a Legion or an Abaddon or an Oracle. But, yeah, I mean, you can't really see this coming. So that's fine. They can still buy Lotuses and Greaves or whatever, maybe. Not that Earthshaker is going to get Greaves, but Lotuses are viable. Force Staff's also pretty okay, I think, for like the Maiden. Because you just, with the roots, you just turn the right direction and get Force Staffed. Lifestealer also really nice against Lifestealer. I hope to see a Force Staff at some point. Actually, I'm pretty sure there isn't one because I've already looked at the Dota buffs. But whatever. We can dream. If there is, I'll be pleasantly surprised. So yeah, DP pick. It's okay. I'm a little worried about CC, but once again, this looks like something that can go hard and fast. The Treant's not as good as the Lina for that. Necrophos. Is that a pause one Necro? No, it's an offlane Necro. Where's an offlane DP? I don't know about this, mate. All these cores are super immobile. Like, they just kind of walk around these big tanky blobs of damage. I guess they're kind of, like, I mean, is it annoying for Juggernaut? Necro W is kind of annoying until he gets, like, it forces him to eventually get a Nullifier, which I don't think he really wants to do. Even then, I have seen this, I believe, where Necro against Jug feels the need to go Nullifier, or else he can't hit the Necro. Necro actually bought a Ghost Scepter, and would pop Ghost Scepter, then Jug would use Nullifier, and then Necro would just use his W, which was kind of clever. Doesn't always work that well, but it was a good idea, I think. What punishes this, though? I know they pick a Puck. I don't know if I like the Puck in theory, though. This Puck's coil is very good against mobile heroes that you force them to not move. And these heroes, they don't really move to begin with. Although, in combination with Undying, it's pretty nasty. They're kind of bad against Tombstone, actually. Like, in theory, Radiant should have better team fight. Like, I think in a vacuum, all these heroes have better team fight than all Dire's heroes. But if they have trouble against the Tombstone, and they're all coiled up together against, like, Earthshaker spells, maybe some CM nukes, Juggernaut eventually gets in there with, like, a Mjolnir. Assuming it was Mjolnir, not Battle Fury. Battle Fury build's pretty darn dead. Oh, this is the Bowmaster Treant. Okay, I thought Bow was in this series. That is his legendary hero. Oh, it is offlane Death Prophet. I know. I figured I should be open-minded with Slinky. I am a little surprised, though. I thought Necro would make a lot more sense. And Howler Monkey Dark Willow. So this is a pause 4 Dark Willow and a pause 5 tree. I do think I've been seeing more pause 5 tree than pause 4. Dark Willow is a pretty good 4. I don't know if it's good against this team, though. Puck can dodge the stun with his E. He can try and... What on earth is Jug's, like, super bugged in the animation? He can try and, like, just work around the brambles, and he'll probably get a Yules, because Pucks tend to get Yules. Oh, that's an interesting starting build. 68 damage? That is a lot of damage. And he gets 4 armor instead of 2. I'm not sure if I've ever seen this, because you almost always see them get the stats. Like this. This is the atypical starting build. How much damage is this? It's 8? Well, that's 8 right there. And that's another 3. So he's 11 starting damage. Yeah, I don't know if this is the play, to be honest. You'd have more damage with the normal build, right? Oh, he has 2 branches, though, so I guess that's 10? That's still less. And he's gonna build nullifiers anyway. I don't think you need the armor, do you? If you don't need the armor, this seems questionable. The mana regen's super minor, you just vary up shit anyway, because you're mid. The courier's all yours. Ooh, he's prepared this time. I heard from someone that Dire always sees first, because they have like a slightly shorter path or something. Maybe something to do with the tower vision. I don't know if he saw it, or if he just looked at the Dota buff from last game, though. Dota buff... By the time the draft is ended, Dota buff will have loaded the ward spots, so you can just look what they did for their starting wards last game. Fun fact. Hey, Bo's here? What the? What? Okay, I'm dumb. Yeah, okay, Death Prophet got that. I was really confused. Oh, did I miss talking? You kill me, you get immortal. Good. 9 tangos. This man is ready to get clicked. And this guy's got 7 tangos. They're duking it out down here, man. They have the regen. Wow. Flying also has 6. Oh, actually forcing no clip to TP pretty early. What the? How's he already have 5 last hits when everyone else is like 1? Those are some tower shots. Probably didn't want to tank. That's a bit of a misplay. Just got like the whole first wave. And the side lane waves are a little slower. Oh, that's about... That was weird to look at. Double decay. A bunch of last hits, so he gets all his health back.
Stop dead.
Oh, chilling in the trees. Euclid might have wanted to bring a sentry to this lane, honestly. Maybe didn't see it coming. Maybe expected the Dark Willow. Dark Willow has a sentry. Why does Dark Willow have a sentry? Oh, also got slapped. More tower shot tanking. We see a lot of tower shot tanking in LD2L games. A lot more than I do in RD2L anyway. There's some things that are honestly like exactly the same between RD2L and LD2L. But there's those subtle differences. Or maybe not so subtle. Lotus beating on the maiden. That ain't good though. I think he'd rather just force jug spins. Lane's weird, honestly. Why is there no stick? Why a stick? Definitely get a stick on this hero. You should buy a stick on like 95% of the heroes in the game. And Jug is definitely one of them. Your mana costs are very high. The heck, he killed a Kirby. Oh, he's dodging pulses too. That's pretty good. I didn't think about that. I wonder actually if this DP Necro thing was to try and psych out Lotus. Be like, which one is you gonna go against? I wonder if they're willing to put either one mid depending on what Lotus picked. They decided they liked the Puck best, or they liked the Necro best. Probably. That would make sense, right? Or maybe Slinky's just crazy. Who knows? This doesn't look terrible as offlane DP. In lane. I think it's gonna start looking really bad when they want to initiate fights. Because they have nothing. It's literally just Train Protector. Meanwhile, on the Dire side, you have a Pause 3 Earthshaker. And a Puck. 2 cores that can initiate versus 1 support. I wonder if they are going to run both 4 or not. I'm not sure. I feel like they're still going to run Howler Monkey 4. But I haven't seen either of them by wards yet. So hard to say. Bo seems to just be queuing up his tranks. Oh, boots on. Oh. I don't like this buying a full wand before boots, by the way. It's pretty crippling, I think. You're very slow right now. Honestly, I don't even buy full wand half the games I play support anyway. More than half. Actually, when's the last time I bought a full wand, I wonder? I'm sure it's been pretty recent, but... not super often. Okay. Fighting the Undying. I don't think you win that fight. Just gonna fuck off and get his bounty run though. Kill for Lotus. Once again, I really appreciate the heroes that Lotus has picked this game for himself. Puck, I'm hoping the same thing happens as in the co-op game, where after this laning phase, he's just gonna run around killing people. Because he is the tempo control that his team needs. I don't think Dusty's really going to be much tempo control. And Jotham's definitely not, because he's playing these +1 heroes. I appreciate that he's playing these active mids. I like that. But again, slapped. I wonder if it's worth going 1-2-1. So you can slap him more. You definitely want more points in this eventually, because you use it to combo. I wonder if, like, just very early on, you take the extra point. So kind of dying? TH? Some point in the W. Not crazy about that. I don't mind it. I think it's arguable. I wonder what the point is here. I think when you're not really doing that well in lane, you might as well just go 1-1-4. Oh, W? Easy kill. Easy kill, baby. Oh, the heal! God Gamer? What was a zombie on him? No mana though. Wait. Oh, she tried to mango him, but she mangoed herself. See if do we get a second attempt. Second attempt successful. Oh, the puck was already here, so it doesn't really matter. Ooh, they're not gonna get this kill, are they? Oh! That orb! Nice. Jaunty, whatever it's called. Wrong way, Dusty. Get healed. Buck's walking away. This is on the hunt though. Oh, right click and hit. Oh, other way around also works, I guess. Nice. There you go, You've got the 1 and the 2 chasing you. That is powerful space right there. Oh, so much space. That's nice. Oh, no clip going in. Slow onto the DP. Okay, by the way, you can just move command people when spinning. I feel like Jotham probably knew that. I think they actually lost the kill because he missed part of the spin damage. Like, in a situation like that where they aren't going to fog you, honestly just move command them. Because you're gonna... He just got Omega juked by the phase turnaround. That's unfortunate. I'd also... Oh, nice. This guy's a stick. See, this guy's good. Okay, Jotham also has one eventually. Stunned. Does Wafts has a stick? Wafts has a stick? Halamonkey has a stick because he made a full wand. Full wand? No stick. I actually don't know if Puck gets one. Puck might be a weird one. Necro 100% gets one. I feel like Tree should, but I guess I'll trust Bow on this one. Also pretty sure this DP should have a full wand. Because the burst heal is really big on that hero. Wow. Nice kill. Being able to like burst heal and then spirit siphon, as well as the fact you have pretty high mana costs. Not even that high, but they're pretty spammable. Oh nice, they finally got a kill on him. Bow brings revenge. Ooh, is that a 3rd point? Yeah, you don't want to go this. You don't want to be 1-1-3. This is so overkill. If your team is telling you to do this, like, tell them to fuck themselves. These nukes are very nice. Plus 40 damage, -1, better slow. Yeah, you should just be like 2-1-1, or 2-1-2, sorry. You will fall. Okay, I don't think this is really doing anything. Some weird shit going on top. Jonathan's laning situation is not being super hot. Oh, okay, they don't kill him, but they're gonna kill him. He doesn't get the increased spawn duration. I wonder if Jotham's just being too aggro in lane. I definitely have this issue pretty often. I think you should just play the Rice games. Like, just pull the creep wave back with aggro mechanics. Get as much last hits as you can. Get your support just kind of sit behind you and cast spells. I don't know if you YOLO tomb there. It's only level 1. Oh, 2-2-1? Yeah, that's really questionable. This thing just dies. Don't right click while spinning, it's really pointless unless you have a proc item. Or they're BKB'd. Oh, Dusty's gonna kill him. I think. No, he walked back. He was wise. Okay.
Shocking.
Okay.
Surprise. Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Midas is kinda... This feels slow. I switched to network by now. Now it's definitely gonna be slow. Very dead. Yeah, that's why. That's weird, because he doesn't look that far behind.
is drowning.
There's a CS and kills and whatnot. Oh, drops the ult. Very powerful maneuver. Bo doesn't get there in time to cancel. I don't think his ult cancels anymore, does it? Actually, does his Q cancel either? Maybe neither of these cancel. What happens if I ult click this? Ooh, I don't know if either of those cancel, actually. And I assume Slinky doesn't have a point in W yet. No. This is a pretty normal build. They just had no way to stop that. That was a nice play. I like that. Okay, 1-on-4. This is... Did Cement do this last game too? This is, like, not good. Your spells do things, I promise you. They're quite nice. Honestly, at this point, I'd also just say, Undying buys wards, and the CM is officially the +4. I don't think this Undying hero scales very well. I'm a pretty long-time believer that Undying is a 5. Maybe it has been. Maybe it has been like that. Where she's been buying the wards all game. But I think it should continue going that way if that's the case. Because I think CM actually just does more with farm than Undying does. See how it goes. Doug is the GPM talent, so she'll actually have farm, unlike Undying, who can't farm for shit. Might as well just have buy wards at that point. Ooh, okay. Just use ulti. Is about to take the it's decently tanky though. Yeah. Just a lot of stats in this inventory right now. 13 armor as well. I think this is fantastic Veil armor. Is about to take the What if that was a misclick or scared of someone stealing it? What's Jotham doing? Jotham's doing a lot better than last game. I feel like the lane was still pretty iffy. I'm sure Jotham could be playing these lanes better, actually. It wasn't crippling like last game, but he probably just too aggro. He's super late to it, but I'm sure he's just being too aggro. I could be wrong. I'm not gonna go back and watch. He asks. Okay. Something's happening. Ooh, no clip with the ultimate. Warsaw looking for the ult, but he's not getting it. He's not getting it. EP2, sure, it's interesting. Low open and dying. And dying is sad, but who cares? They're both buying wards. Also, what's up with Samuel's gold? Arcane's rushing every game, I guess. I actually need arcanes on this hero. Like you don't. I don't know though. I've not played Undying for a while. It's definitely nice in the lane. If you can get arcanes in lane as Undying, then you feel fantastic. But these are 15-minute arcanes. And you have a CM on your team, so you already have some mana regen. Already max too. I can just tank up already. Like, if you're not gonna buy all the wards, get a Glimmer probably. I think Glimmer's probably the play. The other option could be a pipe. Your Earthshaker's not getting a pipe soon. But you do require quite a lot of farm for that, and I don't think you're gonna get it on Undying. And there's decent physical damage. You can also just get Buckler, casual Buckler on Undying. Like I mentioned on Witch Doctor last game, I kind of regret mentioning it because it might be too galaxy brained, but Undying is a fantastic casual Buckler hero. I think you should consider that when you play it. He's really tanky, but has no armor, and he likes to be in the middle of fights. Fantastic Buckler pickup. Buckler get nerfed when they nerfed Chainmail, or did they leave it be? They left it be. Nice. That'd be pretty unfortunate if they didn't. That item does not deserve a nerf. Leave Jotham alone. Okay, that was a whiff. Oh, gets it off though! Does not care about the leash. That was nice. He might die for it, though. Okay, this is a little unfortunate. Spinning away? He's actually alive. God gamer. Oh, no. Oh, the ult is still going. They end up killing off my boy Dusty, but oh, Irissa just slapping people here. I know I'm saying that name wrong, by the way, because I think I am. Irissa.
Is under attack.
IEC.
Dire's top tower is about to take the plunge.
I can't even say Jotham's name right. That one should be pretty easy, so there's no hope for me. So I noticed, by the way, Howler Monkey holding the W to get the damage and then killing the ward. I'm still torn on whether or not that was the right play. Like, you just release the W quickly, then kill the ward, then go back to hitting him. Might have done more damage that way. Hard to say. It is a pretty nice nuke. Debating.
Invisibility.
Oh, going for the armlet. Feeling like he needs to fight, I guess. Or to survive? Go armlet into Radiance. I think that's fine. Interesting choice. I mean, it's pretty nice against early Omni Slash, but... I don't know. It is probably correct. I'll say that. Oh, Lotus is digging too. Also mystified by lost item choices. They actually seem really solid on Lifestealer. So why in the one pub I played with him does he go fucking Midas Desolator NP? Alright, something happened mid. They initiate with Puck Coil and then get feared. They did. Okay, there's stuff going down here. Oh, the Yules. No, Lotus is dead. Bit of an overextension, I think. Okay, Jotham got out. Good lord, that was close. See I get out too? Maybe, actually. Go for the Decay. Solar doesn't need either, just safe. Seems good. Avoid Dusty doing. Still working on that axe. It's like this very clear split between the cores and the supports this game. It's really well defined. Very interesting. Dusty the poorest of the cores. Okay. I don't know about this one, my dude. You might have killed yourself. Still getting spun on. Oh! Echo Slam comes out. Oh, would like to see a Crystal over first, but this is fine. Is there a pipe on someone? Yes, there's a pipe on Necro. That is a good pickup. Nothing going too ham again. Just chill, man. Just rice. You're on a timing hero. Play it like a timing hero.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower has fallen. Radiant's bottom tower faces a stiff wind. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
I feel like this has been a consistent problem for Jotham. It probably always will be. I will say from personal experience with being overly aggressive. Feeding for bad reasons. When Yule's on the Trent. I do like Yule's, I think. I like it this game. It's nice to be able to like remove the dust and keep running. That's always cool. He does like some mana regen, I think.
Invincibility.
Well, he doesn't really have any points in it. I assume his next point will go into it, right? You don't put more in Leech Seed, do you? Out of lane? I don't know. I don't know how this hero works. Yules is pretty okay on the basis that they don't have good lockdown, because even though it's not lockdown, it will stop, like, CM ults. You can kind of stop Earthshaker mid-combo. Yeah, the lack of quote-unquote real stuns from the Radiant team doesn't feel good. Especially against Puck and Shaker. He's got his Axe now, right? Or is he still one away? Nope, there it is. This dumbass is going to be bouncing around. Puck's a Puck. If Jotham ever completes his Manta, he's going to be a pain to kill. I need like one real stun. You know, I've honestly done this to myself with my last few RD12 drafts. Where I draft some like dumbass offlaner. And we just don't have a we just don't have a real stun. Because almost always, not almost always, but a very large amount of offlaners are like tend to be the stun initiate heroes. So if your offlaner doesn't have it, kind of boned. All right, he just right clicked him. He tried Slinky. The aggressive Yules, not the play. Jump this run up. Got a Rudy. Puck is just man fighting this Willow. No cares given. Maybe I should zoom out more when I cast. It's probably better, huh? Lifestealer is hiding away inside this Necrophos. Necro's really tanky. The support's Murder Bowmaster. Gagan is out. Jotham's just hitting him. Decent armlet toggle. Gets him out. Going for SMY now. Okay, skipping the Radiance entirely. Going for the Manfight build. Is this the play against Jug? Do you try and like beef up? I feel like no amount of beefiness really lets you survive a Omni Slash, but maybe in a fight where it's bouncing all over the place, you just reduce the chances of dying to it. I mean, a solo Omni Slash will still kill you 100%, unless you're insanely ahead. Gosh, honestly though, do you still just go... Is Armlet AC a build? Probably not, huh? You kind of have to either get SMY or go back for a Radiance. Alright, he's popped a BKB. Let's run at them. Lotus is just out of here, right? All they're gonna do is kill an Undying. No clips out. Dolphin's out. That is really bad for a 10-second BKB and a Death Prophet ult. I don't know if Dire can really make use of it, per se. Like, I don't think they can further punish it on the basis that they kind of just use their ults themselves, but Radiant has significantly reduced what kind of plays they can make for a while. Alright. I don't know if that leap in was the play from Dusty there. Okay. He's out. They're healing warding back up. Undying is alive again. Going for a Force Staff. Awesome. Awesome. Force Staff owns this game. I did see No Clip was going for a Glimmer first. Actually, you know, Glimmer's never wrong on me. But I did really like the Force Staff this game, so I'm glad to see Undying picking one up. Gold Star to Arisia. Will No Clip go one after this? Probably should. I do vaguely recall seeing an Ags on the Dota buff though, so maybe he won't. I don't know if he gets a second item or not, or just goes right into the Ags. Ags definitely should be reserved for Luxury, but okay. Because they both have the stupid Arcana, which is like identical. I thought Earthshaker bought a Manta for a bit. But no, Jotham finally finished his. Means he's invincible. Or something. Now we're so much closer this game. Okay, they found Dusty. I think Dusty really needs a purge. What order are these coming in? I think he either needs a Yules right now, or he just goes for the BKB. It's like, I talk about their CC being weak, but there is a lot of it. There is a lot of it. So if you don't have a way to get rid of all this crap, they're just going to stack it on you. And you're going to die. Which is also why I'm not a big fan of Lotus going for this Giga Dagon and not of Yules, but I mean, I guess he's 11 and 2, so it's worked out. I feel like a Yules could have done a lot of work, but he's balling, you know. Sometimes you just gotta ball. Say, screw what's right, I'm digging people. Okay, so he is going for an AC. Oh, he completed the thing. Oh, yeah, I guess this makes sense. I guess you're pretty tanky.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
So something there. Okay, no, it died. Rest in peace, Howler Monkey. That's a questionable tombstone, but you know, we'll ignore it. Hey, was it dropped really early? I think it was dropped earlier than I realized. Maybe thought it was going to be a bigger fight, so that's fine actually. One for the Roche now. Don't have a medallion, so it's not going to be super fast. That's another thing you can go on undying. Other than Buckler. Is medallion. Although the only reason I think you go medallion over Buckler is for Roche. Because I don't think you're really using the active, because you'd be buying it for your own armor. Unless you're Roshing. For that reason, the Buckler's usually better. I mean, they took it really fast anyway, so who cares. 29 minutes, Roche isn't very strong yet. Rogue does have pretty good DPS, and I think you're just spamming Enchant Totem on it. Not bad, not bad. It's looking a lot better than the last game. This feels like an actual game. I still think because of the lineups, and I know, and spoilers if you didn't already look at who won this game, that Dire does end up winning. But I totally understand why. Because, like, just look at their team. Look at how much, like, good initiation and lockdown they have. I don't know. When you have this off-lane DP or Willow, it is a lot of lockdown on Willow. It's just not initiating lockdown. There's none of this Earthshaker jumping in and comboing people, and puck bursting people. It's a lot of slow damage too. Lifestealer, Death Prophet. I mean, Necro has burst with his ult, but beyond his ult, it's very slow damage. They aren't bursting anyone. Like, the way they start fights is that they kind of just have to run at you, and if they aren't ahead, I don't think it works. Because, like, Dire's gonna start fights by just blowing someone up. And that's ideal. That's how you want to start a fight. Oh, Earthshaker does go for the pipe. Okay, I'm pretty okay with this. Because I do think they really want to pipe. And neither of the supports really can get it. I still think maybe his next item should be some kind of Dispel, though. I still stand by that. Lotus, pretty good option I didn't mention before. Team going for the Blink. I saw NoClip make some sick plays with Shaman Blink. It's a better Blink hero. Shaman is a better Blink hero than CM, but maybe he can repeat the magic. What has this just been like hunting with this Invis room for the full duration? They're just going for a tower now with their Aegis. Team is basically here. NoClip's kind of out here. Should really be over here. I think he's scared because of the Lifestealer. Oh. Like he Yules there? He just Yules himself to death. They're just letting him use the BKB. They don't try and follow up with Omni or anything. They're just letting it happen. Okay. I don't know what happened in the mid lane, but NoClip is dead. Honestly, when Lifestealer goes on you like that, just pop your ults and hope for the best. Because he has issues killing you in it. I don't know how that happened. I probably should have never got to that point. They still get the tower, though. Didn't really need to give Lifestealer extra farm, though. Jotham being too aggressive again. God damn it. That being said, they actually still have their ults and their Aegis. If it wasn't, yeah, you don't want to turn though. I'm gonna say they could maybe turn, but Death Prophet ulti. Well, that's a good point. DP Ags is really good. Why did you go BKB before Ags? I don't think that's right. He seems to like it in general because he did it last game. The last game, I think it made a fair amount of sense. I don't know about this game. Make sure you can maybe avoid getting... Like, they do have a lot of magic damage and a lot of lockdown you can potentially avoid, but... no, that Axe is pretty powerful. What the fuck are you doing, Jotham? You do have a way to cancel your spin TP. Oh my god, if he dies. He still spin at least. There's the ult. I mean, there's no DP ults, so this is when they want to fight. Nice ults, I think. Is it? I think it was a nice ult. This is weird. None of them are dying. It's like, Dire's got a lot of damage. And not a lot of health. Radiant's got a lot of health and not a lot of damage. So no one dies, except for Dusty who got sniped. And they lose the tower anyway. And he still has Aegis. Yeah, I'd probably just go for a BKB now. He's going Force. I mean, it's a pretty good Force game. I guess. That's the other option. Why get rid of the roots when you can just Force away from them? Just nice sentry, whoever placed that. That is 2 Force Staff recipes. I see this. I'm aware that this happened. That's like a whole buckler right there. Okay. Oh, he's got the speed talent. It's always so fun to see. Nice little escape. Going hard. Alright, I'm 100% sure you would rather have a different item. When you can have a Hex and maybe actually kill Puck. You can have a Shivas, which would probably give you more effective HP against Juggernaut than Heart does. Like the only thing Heart is kind of good for is for surviving Earthshaker combo. But you can already do that decently already. I don't like this. You can have a free magic resist talent. You choose to take it. Yeah, not a fan. Wolf's doing pretty good at farming back up. I feel like Jotham should be playing more like this, honestly. He is to a degree. Maybe it's just because I'm focusing on when Jotham chooses to go aggressive. I feel like Wolf's really knows his place in this team, though. He knows he is the creep hit guy. Looking real good. Really good. Actually, it honestly might be arguable that Warsaw's team is playing better and that they're going to lose because of draft. I think that does happen. I'm not 100% sure if that's what's happening in this game per se, but it's very possible. I don't know what they do with this draft, other than just run at people. God, their initiation is just so bad. Hey, maybe Treant needed to go Blink instead of Yules, but hey, Blink roots, then what? 2 of them Force Staff out. Juggernaut just spins. Puck's a little upset, but that's only because he didn't buy Yules. That's his own fault. And if we're talking about the what-ifs, what if he bought a Blink? Well, what if Puck saw that and decided, oh, I guess I do have to go Yules, you know? Like, what wasn't banned? Centaur? Was Centaur not banned? He's okay. Was Sand King banned or not? I don't know, that might have been banned. Ugh, any of those heroes would have been better. Oh, Axe was banned for sure. They could have hit Axe before DP though. That's a good point. They picked DP first, right? It was like, if the whole idea was to bamboozle Lotus into not knowing which hero was mid, I think it failed because Lotus won mid anyway, if I recall. I'm pretty sure he got Mortal Lane than Necro. He's definitely richer now. He's got a Ags, which is pretty scary for Lifestealer. Lifestealer is forced to fight inside that coil now. This isn't the end of the world, because he's a pretty good man fighter, but definitely annoying, especially if he tries to run away. Ooh, already has a butterfly too. I really like this item. Because now this Lifestealer needs to go an MKB, and he has no money for it. Oh, he's bought a Basher. Bought a Basher with no buyback. Now he has the option that he either saves for buyback, and he's not going to get his MKB in time, or he gets the MKB on time and really hopes he doesn't die, which is kind of bound to backfire. That's really unfortunate. It's a decent Basher game against the Puck, against the Jumpy Boy, and even against the Jug when he tries to spin away. It's a good item on Lifestealer, but you have to have MKB against this Butterfly, and you don't. Unfortunate. Has Wasp played something other than Lifestealer? He played it at least one game last week, right? I wonder if people just start banning this hero like first phase against him. It does seem very good. I know in a scrim he played Puck, and that was maybe a little questionable. I think that's more because they had him on Warsaw on mixed roles, which was... I don't think really, like, I'm not sure if I like the way the team runs like that. Alright, what am I looking at? I'm looking at the wrong page. The schedule page. Week 1. What do you do week 1? I'm looking at the wrong game. Okay, let's look at this first. Okay, Slinky has popped his BKB. He's annoying Earthshaker, who's force staffed away, popped his pipe. Ooh, Undying did die, but it is just an Undying. Got the tune down somewhere. I assume it died as well. They've successfully disengaged. Okay. Just lost the Undying, which is going to happen. Going for the mech. Buy the Buckler first. You have 5 armor. Okay, here we go. Wait, no, wrong one. 14 beers at Chili's. Such a great team name. That's right, he played Ricky one game. He has played another hero. Lane. Okay, what's going on? The DP ult has ended, and they are returning in. What's happening? The Juggernaut ult has gone off. Lifestealer. Oh, none of them are dying actually. On either side, once again. Okay, now both those cores are dead. Warsaw still just walking in here. Lotus does eventually die. Oh, there was a DD on Jug that I thought I saw DD. Yeah, he did a lot of damage with that, I'm sure. Caught up to Warsaw. Straight up a nullifier, by the way. Look how tanky look how useless this is. Like, oh cool, it takes them longer to kill you. Well, your entire team's dead, so this is completely pointless. They're just gonna start walking down the lane anyway. They wanted to come this way. Need someone to win the fight. Honestly, even a Radiance. I could have got down with a Radiance even. Like, they don't do damage during these fights. Where's my fight recap? I wanted to see what happened. The damage. These dire heroes aren't particularly tanky. I think half of them are actually pretty squishy. But there's just... the damage is so slow. Radiant. Okay, gonna get a Roche fight here, maybe. We'll zoom out for the second time ever. Do they don't have the vision, do they? They don't have a ward down. Oh, just got out of his backpack. Ready to go. Not quite fast enough. Oh, got a life steal on you, bud. Damn, there's something going on here. I don't even know. Lotus kind of died. He actually died back. And they killed Jotham, but he'd already taken the Aegis. Dusty dead, no buyback. Jotham's spinning away. Gonna attempt to TP, no bash? No bash. He missed at least once. Right. No clip has also escaped. Ish. And he's dead. Okay. On cooldown? Just no money, I assume? No money. Perseverance first, also questionable. Alright, the thing with this headdress item first, and this Perseverance first, is that, like, the regen isn't doing much for you in fights. Like, if a fight lasts 30 seconds, this is, what, 180 more health versus 10 armor? It's not worth. That was questionable ult usage by Necro, by the way, I kind of missed that. He's on him while he was spinning. Oh, got him! 30% chance he missed that shot, but you miss every shot you don't take. But with the Necro and the Lifestealer on buyback, dieback on this one, dieback on both. They buyback for the Roche fight. I really did not understand what was happening in that Roche fight, I'm gonna be honest. I'm a terrible shoutcaster. I just sit here and complain. Damn. Who did I just click on him as a gem? Hello? Oh, it's Treant, that makes sense. This is Blink. Kinda owning this game, but not enough.
Dire's bottom tower is under
I'm going for this Aghanim's item. It's honestly a little questionable, but who can blame him, you know? It's really fun. Definitely be better off working around your team, though. Getting, like, forced Lotus, trying to save your cores when they get gone on. They're super easy to save. Like, unless they get scythed, you should have a good long time to react. Even if they get scythed, you can probably glimmer in time. Oh, poor Howler Monkey. He's actually ulted, and they're kind of just ignoring it. Pretty funny. There's another ult down. That's 2 big Radiant ults used. They're just still pushing on Dire. God, they're actually trying to kill Slinky with the ult up. They have no shits right now. Maybe too few. Dusty's maybe overextended himself. But yeah, like, buy the armor first. The EHP on your heroes is so big. It's 10 armor. Go to 23 to 33 armor, or have like 100 something extra health. It's nice for farming to have the regen, but you should be thinking about fights at this point in the game.
Radiant's bottom shrine has fallen.
Bounty.
This'll
We
come in
rely
handy.
not upon fortune.
Right, still going for this nullifier item. Yeah, Shiva's, I think he's pretty tanky. I like the itemization here too. You know, at least at this point. I do still wonder if Ag's could have been bought before BKB, but the final 4-slotted inventory is looking pretty solid, honestly. I think these are the items you want. You could maybe argue for a Lotus instead of Shiva's, but Shiva's, I think, is better this game. I still hate this. I don't think you need to be tanking up on Necro. There are things you can be doing other than that. I mean, you do want to tank up a belt in this hero, don't get me wrong. You do damage by existing, I just don't think you're doing enough. Like, Shiva's is good. Shiva's offers something other than just tankiness. Gives you that really nice active. Yeah. Oh, going for the full Abyssal before MKB? I don't like that at all. Is your problem Puck? Puck doesn't even have defensive items, so your team can lock her down for you. Honestly, what you get for upgrading a Basher to an Abyssal is really minor in most games, I think. Puck is definitely a hero that it's a reason to do it before maxing out your inventory. I feel like often people, like, they're going for a kill. I'm gonna pause so I can finish my point real quick. You'll go for a kill, right? And they'll barely escape. And instead of saying, oh, if only I did a little more damage, like, you know, you hit them for like 4 or 5 seconds. If only I did more damage during those 4 or 5 seconds. Instead, what people think is they think, oh, if only I could have hit them for like a little bit longer. So they buy an Abyssal. And, like, realistically, you should be saying, oh, I wish I did more damage during that time period. The exception with a hero like Puck, though, is that you're not hitting it for 4 to 5 seconds. You're hitting it for like 1 second, and then it's zooming away. In that situation, yeah, a 2-second stun is pretty big, because that like triples the amount of time you're hitting her. Or it. I think it's technically asexual or something weird. Oh! Smoke unveiled? Off him in. He got the nullifier onto Slinky. I don't think it matters though. Nice fear from Dark Willow. It's like a ton of people. Oh, big Echo Slam though. Oh, that's a lot of damage. That's a lot of damage. NoClip got like a full ulti off in the back there too. SP. Oh, NoClip actually did an insane amount of damage. Okay, so that wasn't all Echo Slam. That was a really nice CM ult. Oh, because he's the Ags! Of course, they all got frozen. Oh man, you know, actually, we're gonna go back and enjoy that moment for a second time. This time we'll focus on the CM. You know, 4 players, they don't get enough credit. The Echo Slam was really. This is looking good for. Let's watch it slowly, because this is looking pretty good for them, I think. Like, they get this nullifier and Slinky, but it doesn't matter because there's a really nice ultimate from Dark Willow here. It hits all 3 cores. No, not all 3 cores. 2 cores and then the Undying. Then they get this Treant ult. They save it with a slam, but what was doing all the damage is the CM ult. Hits them all, they all get rooted after that. Taking all the damage. Bo actually just dies here from it. Ultra kill for CM. Good lord. No rampage though? Steal it with your Q! There was rampage potential there, I'm just saying. That was really nice though. Big fan. Is the game just over now? This is 2 very big cores that are dead for over a minute. Just back to normal speed so it doesn't look weird. Both of them shipping at T2 bomb. It's kind of a weird split here. But it doesn't really matter. There's no Scythe Boy to ruin people's day. Nullifier, and he's dead. And they're all dead with no back. So that's GG. This was a much more even game though. Game 1 was definitely a stomp in Warsaw's favor. This game was actually pretty interesting. Like, it definitely looked like it could have gone either way. It's still favoring Dire based off their draft, I think. Their ability to fight was better. If Warsaw had done what he did game 1 and just annihilated the laning stage and snowballed off of that, then they might have been able to pull this off, but I don't know, like I said like a dozen times in games, it's just their only option is to run at them. Yeah, Jotham did a ton of damage this game. I think Jotham had way better impact this game. What was he last game? Like 1 and 9. Still could definitely do a bit of work on the just trying to get far and being less aggressive. I think. Be a little more ricey. Did I just crash this? Okay. Scroll wheel just froze. That's interesting. He has to go with 25 talent. I'm pretty sure that talent's dog. Or was it? Oh no, it was just to take the base, wasn't it? Yeah, it's just take the base. I see now. I saw this on the Dota buff and I was really confused why he had it. It's just so they could end the game. That makes sense. This was pretty. Yeah, this was an interesting series. I like these teams still. Dusty's actually been owning in the games I've seen him. Hope he doesn't miss game 1 again next week. Although, no, I already know he's missing game 1 again next week, because Lotus already asked me about a stand-in. That's a shame. Oh well. This team looks, no, they look pretty good. Lotus does work mid. Warsaw's team also looks pretty nice. I'm not sure, I know Slinky was playing something weird in a scrim again. He was playing like Phoenix. I wonder, and I should probably be taking this in mind for my own team and drafting as well for RD2L. Let's give Slinky less weird shit and more like traditional offlaners. Sanking owned. That's a hero that can do all the cool early stuff, but still is just like basic initiation abilities. Blink stun. Yeah. Greg's been lecturing me on how I keep not picking Chen Blink stun and it's losing us games, so I should probably take my own advice there. Anyway, GG though. Nice watching this. For anyone that chose to watch the VOD, thanks for watching, I guess. And see y'all around.